Well, welcome everyone here to episode 2 of the Dorm Pod. I'm here with the ladies softball team here at Bethany Lutheran College, and we're gonna have a quick preview about this season coming up, and then talk about the successful season from last year. And we're start off with Avery. You want to start us off with introducing yourself?
Yep, my name's Avery Carlson. I'm from Lucan, Minnesota. Went to school at Wabasso High School. I'm a sophomore here. I'm a business administration major, and I chose Bethany because I wanted to keep playing sports in college, and Mankato's pretty close to home, so it's nice to be close to family.
Sure.
I'm Emily Meyer. I'm a junior pitcher here from Sway City, Iowa, and went to North Union High School. Also a business major. I chose Bethany just because of the small campus, and it just felt like home right away.
I'm Paige Holla. I am a freshman from Sleepy Eye, Minnesota, also a business major, and I chose Bethany because, it's close to home, and I knew our softball program was successful. So,
Awesome. We'll start off with a quick icebreaker for you guys. You guys can decide who goes first, but what have you developed personally throughout playing your softball years?
For me personally, I'd say being able to work through adversity. I mean, softball is a big game of failure, so just trying to work through that. I think it's helped me in all aspects of life.
Sure.
Mine's kind of close to the same. Just managing work, softball, and I've played for so long, so just kind of developing different goals every year too. I think that's really helped me in life of developing goals through work, school, and softball.
Yeah, mine's also kind of along the same lines. I don't know, kind of you're in the social setting, you have to know how to build relationships and kind of work with the people around you. And mental toughness is a big thing in the game of softball because kind of have to have a mind of a goldfish and just move on with your day.
Yeah, it's kind of a sport where you just try and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to think about it too much. You just want to go out and play. Let's talk about last year and the success you guys had with getting into the NCAA tournament, winning 2 regional games,
Mm-hmm.
right? You fell to Wesleyan twice, but they're the top team you had to play against. What do you guys do as a team that helped you get through all those games? Being far away from home, but also in a competitive environment.
So preparing for it, honestly, our coaches throughout the year really prepared us. They switched us all over different positions all year, so different people are playing different positions. So I think that really prepared us for any injuries or any switches we needed to make. And then kind of preparing once we won the UMAC and going to regionals, we knew that we played hard teams, so we knew that we could win those games, and we were the underdog going in, so we had nothing to lose. So we really just wanted to compete, and we proved a lot of people wrong.
Yeah, that's what sucks about being in UMAC, right? You're always one of the bottom seeds whenever it comes to the national stage.
I thought that thought the same things that Meyer was saying,
Sure.
But I thought the coaches did a good job of we were the underdogs, so pretty much just going and play for each other. The whole year we just played for each other, and it wasn't really anything bigger than that. And I just thought we always just took it at one pitch at a time, one out at a time, one inning at a time, one game at a time. And when you get to that big stage, it's easy to kind of forget all that. But I just thought we did a really good job of staying grounded and playing for each other. So
Sure. Paige, looking coming into this school year and seeing the success from the team last year, what really stuck out to you from last year's team?
These two, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously Meyer's pitching. I mean, come on. We've seen her stats.
I'll bring that up here in a second.
Just the softball program in general. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't have come here if it wasn't, great. There's a lot of, obviously, great players on the team, and we have most of them back, I'd say, other than, how many people graduated? 2? 3?
3.
2, 3, yeah.
Yeah. So, just being able to come back with those great players, good feeling.
Right. Let's talk about last year's team. A plus 116 run differential. That's pretty high for any team in any level. And then you guys batted 318 as a team, which is pretty good. I would consider anything above 300 a good overall rating there. And then 63 stolen bases in 45 games. Do you, like your base running coach, I don't know who it is, but have they, were you guys just aggressive out there? Or was it just like you guys took advantage of your speed?
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of it's just like knowing the pitching and catching like personnel, because if you I don't know, if you know you're not gonna be able to steal on a catcher, like you just don't. But
Yeah.
I don't know, our third base coach gives us signs and everything, but a lot of times it's more like situational stuff, just kind of like knowing who's on base, who's up to bat, like
Sure.
if we're just trying to move base runners, I don't know. But yeah, we also did have a lot of speedy people, so
Yeah.
you just kind of know your speed and know the speed of the catcher's arm and hope for the best, I guess.
Well, last year as a total pitching group, including Meyer, we had a 2.61. You guys had a 2.61 ERA, and also Avery. Didn't you pitch a couple too?
We don't count me. I pitched.
We're not counting
I think,
Avery. Then
No,
we're
we
doing
count.
five
We
then.
count
Early
Avery.
season.
Yeah, I think I pitched like an inning and like an inning and 2/3. Like
Yeah,
I don't
that
think I even
counts.
pitched like a full 2 innings, and the stats were not good. So
All right.
it was mainly Meyer.
Mainly Meyer. A 2.61 ERA, all season. That's pretty good. You go into like the major leagues and baseball and stuff, and it's like a 3.25 is good. So seeing the not breaking that 3 point was pretty good. And then you, Meyer, alone pitched 75% of the innings, which is kind of expected. Coming from how dominant you were. Player
Player of the week, like every week
Yeah.
for pitching.
Pitcher
So
of the week every
Yeah.
single week, and
Yeah.
then
hits bombs
Yeah.
too.
Right? Yeah.
Not at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
yeah,
Sure.
that's all right.
We don't talk about that.
Hit him when
Right.
it matters, right?
And then you allowed a 221 batting average, which is pretty good, and then a whip of almost under 1, but they gave you 1.12. But just what helped you get throughout the season, Meyer, with all of that throwing? What do you do to train for that?
Honestly, we do a lot of power workouts. Our pitching coach, Mac, is very good with that. And then, honestly, just recovering, a lot of icing. But, I couldn't have done it without the team. I knew that they had my back the whole time. So, whether they're going to hit a home run off me, which, of course, they have,
Sure.
I knew my team was going to come back hitting-wise, whether I was in the lineup or not. Basically, the team, I knew that they were going to help me out no matter what. So, I didn't have a lot of pressure. I try and stay pretty hype on the mound, so
Yeah.
I like to energize the team. So, I look forward to doing that again this year.
Yeah, you had a pretty good support group, and then you'll have a good support group this year too. Again, you're a leader now as a junior. We'll talk about all the freshmen coming in. You guys have a big group.
It is a
and
big group.
Yeah.
of newbies, I guess. Entering the team, and then top contributors and Kaya and Jolene leaving. What did they bring to the team that you think is kind of special?
Especially pitching-wise, Kaya, I could hear her every pitch. She was your number one supporter. Same with Joe. I could always hear her. She might not be the loudest girl, but you're definitely going to hear her. Even Anna Lee, she was a base runner. You could always hear her on the bench. She was going to be cheering you on no matter who was in there, if she was in the game or not. And when she stepped in, she was ready. So, those are 3 key pieces that we are missing. But again, with the freshman class coming in, and then we had a sophomore come in, they're key pieces to this team as well. And we might have a very young team, but I wouldn't underestimate this team because we all know the talent we have.
Yeah, I mean, the talent's big, and then when it comes to the UMAC's not the biggest conference, the most toughest conference, but you guys use that as an advantage, I guess. Being one of the top, recruiting places to go to is what I've noticed. Is that this school has been a very high recruiting place, especially for transfers with, the basketball team, for example. I would say 95% of the team's transfers, or I shouldn't say that. No, there's a lot of freshmen, but pretty much the entire lineup that plays majority of the time are all transfers. Let's talk about your season this year. You guys have a lot of games right away in the dome, early on? How do you guys prepare for, all those games in such a short period of time?
5 a.m. practices, baby. Our favorite. We go into the dome, and we play in a dome every day too, which is nice. But yeah, I don't know. Just gotta get hype, just getting into the season. That's exciting stuff.
Mm-hmm. Is that regular season or is that preseason stuff? Do you guys know?
It's preseason technically, but yeah.
Preseason technically. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, like preparing for like the regular season too, like Coach Angela, she really like makes our schedule hard, and it's even harder this year to prepare us because we all know what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like those 5 a.m. practices, it's getting us ready for those early games in the dome. Just they prepare us for almost anything that can be thrown at us. So I think we'll be ready.
Yeah, starting off early, kind of getting you guys prepared for what's to come is pretty good on the coaching staff part, getting you guys prepared. And then Paige, with your big, group of freshmen coming in, what did not just you as and the team, but just you guys as freshmen, how do you guys, prepare to get to this next level, and what has helped, with the team around you that you're getting ready for the season?
I mean, honestly, for me, I think a lot of the freshmen, we just like go in and get extra reps at the BAC a lot, or go with the older girls too. They always push us to go and kind of just do stuff on our own in general. I mean, obviously the practices, the coaching squad, like it's all amazing. We can do so much there, but there's also a lot we can do by ourselves. And I feel like as freshmen, that's like one of the biggest things is trying to push yourself to do it yourself, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's good. I know you guys do some, bonding stuff as a team. What do you guys do, like, strategically kind of to get that, that bonding done, I guess?
In fall especially, we have leadership groups, so we did about 4 different team bonding activities. I know my group did pickleball, and that was a hit because we all love pickleball. And we tried to, like, incorporate with different people that we're normally not with. So if I hang out with Paige all the time, I'm going to be with someone that I never see.
Sure.
So we're always trying to just mix things up and just build that chemistry, even if it's not on the softball field.
Sure. Kind of thinking of that marathon part of thinking throughout the season. Like, how do you guys, as a team as a whole, fight through the adversity early on and, fixing those corrections later, and then dealing with the adversity later on and, fixing them as quickly as possible?
I feel like it's just knowing how, like, you said it a few times, like, knowing how talented we are and, like, how far we have gone and how far we could go. Just, like, keeping that as, like, your motivation. And, like I said earlier, too, just, like, playing for each other. Just, like, we have an acronym. It's GRIL, and I don't need to go through it all. But,
sure,
like, we talk about it as a team, and, like, obviously we have our own meaning for it. But I think one of the biggest things is intention and, like, just knowing, like, why you play. And, like, if you, like, can't personally play for yourself, it's just remembering that there's so many people around you that are, that are here and playing for them.
Sure. And then we can just wrap it up here just for the Vikings fans. What do you say, all 3 of you guys can go and answer this question. But what should the Vikings fans, watching you guys look forward to for this season?
I would say just like coming out to our games, like it's not the same like watching online or just hearing about the scores. Just like really getting to know us and coming to the games and like seeing it in person, and especially against like our bigger teams like Northwestern and Superior, like those are big to us. Even like our invitational at the beginning of the season, like the beginning of the season is very challenging right off the bat. So if we have other people's support there, like that means a lot that like you guys are watching and there for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, softball's a really fun game too. Like the energy is just like, it's like nothing else. So I don't know. Softball games are fun, and like we're a fun team, I think. So yeah, just pop out.
There you go.
100%. I mean, what more can I say than that? I mean, I think it's going to be a fun year. I'm ready. I'm excited for it. Obviously, I haven't experienced it, but, I mean, I love this team already, so it'll be fun.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you guys, enjoy this episode and, watch the softball girls this year, coming out as a fan, either watching them on online or anything along those lines, you'll probably hear my voice overlaying the game. I'll be calling a couple softball games this year, and I'll be doing baseball as well, as we'll get to them next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and go Vikings.